So you're noticing that you see more grays popping up in your hair and you opt for permanent color. Please don't rush to the permanent color. Please don't do it. Consider a demi-permanent and a few highlights. And you can really play with the highlights. You don't have to go pale blonde if you don't want, but just something to break up the gray that you may be seeing. The demi-permanent color is longer lasting than a semi-permanent, but it's different than a permanent color because instead of having a line as it grows out like the permanent color, you're going to gradually fade out. Now, this may not feel like such a big deal when you initially start going gray, but as you get more white in your hair, you're going to tell what people call, you're going to see it, the skunk line. That's what they say, or we call it the line of demarcation. So your gray hair, or our glamorous sprinkles of wisdom, as they start popping through and you get more of them, you're going to see that line even more as it grows out, as opposed to your demi-permanent color, which is going to give you a blending effect, not as opaque at all, not opaque, it's more of a blending. So as you add in the highlights, you're going to get even more of a blend. So imagine you getting a scratch on your arm and you go to the doctor for just a checkup and they tell you, oh, I noticed that scratch. You need to put a cast on it. And you're like, what? I just got a scratch. What are you talking about? Well, no, we need to go full force on this and cover this up and make sure you fully heal. We need to put a cast. So I know that's extreme. I get it. But it's kind of like that when you think of permanent hair color, just for a few strands of gray, just because you see that. Or even at that point, 50%, any gray I see, I want to opt for blending as opposed to permanent hair color, because you will be consistently in that salon covering up your gray as you continue to get more gray, and you will get this darkening effect even if you do put highlights in the hair, and it creates this vicious cycle. I feel like this topic is so important and it's so necessary for clients to know that they don't have to use permanent color for gray hair all the time. Let's try something else. And let's try something that will allow you to do highlighting, blend in the gray, fade out, as opposed to having a line of demarcation. Permanent hair color is not bad. I have my ladies that love the permanent hair color. There's nothing wrong with it. But I'm just saying there are other options and you don't have to just put permanent color on your grays. It's okay to try something different. It's okay to fade out and blend. You don't have to put a cast on a scratch.